You saved everyone today.
We saved everyone.
Everybody, I'm Neesin from THS, and we are here with the cast and executive producer of True Lies. Guys, we hear Omar, we have Matt, and we have Steve. I was gonna go last names, but I want this to be so unprofessional that everybody, yeah, see that? Everybody laughs. All right, so guys, first of all, this show, I watched all the episodes of 3 episodes last night. It's really, really funny. I wanted to ask you first, Matt, what made you make this adaptation of the series from the legendary film?
Well, I mean, like growing up, it was one of my favorite films. And when someone comes to you and says, like, "Hey, do you want to do True Lies as a TV series?" You're like, "Yeah, sure." And then you realize what you signed up for. You're like, "Oh, that's kind of hard. That's the most expensive movie of all time, and 2.5 hours long." And so, no, but it was super exciting, and it was an amazing opportunity. So.
And just the process of actually, now you're creating a series. It's different from a movie, right? Now you're creating this series that's going to tell a story over X amount of weeks. What was the biggest, I guess, hurdle by doing that and developing those characters, developing the scripts, etc.?
I mean,
working with us.
Yeah. He's a pain in the ass. That's
Working with us. Hardest part.
No, I mean, I think just from the script perspective, the biggest thing was really just building out the aspects of the movie that could really play week to week. There are so many great things in the movie, like the whole relationship with the salesman who's claiming to be a spy and stuff like that. But that's not going to be in it every week. What's going to be in it every week? Harry and Helen, their marriage, her skills, those kinds of things.
And horses and elevators. Every week.
Yeah. Every week. Well, that was the other biggest challenge really was, and I think it's a challenge for these guys and for production and for everybody, is, you're doing True Lies, you're writing a check that's like, okay, we're gonna do big action, we're gonna do a lot of scale, we're gonna do these things. And, we're doing this on a very tight schedule. Like it's 7 days, and, most television shows shoot in 8 days, 10 days. How long was Shameless? Like 30 days, something. Like you guys had forever. Yeah. So we're doing this in 7 days an episode, and that's a huge challenge as well. So we were really lucky to get the cast we did and the crew we did to be able to pull it off.
And speaking of the cast, you guys are stepping into some legendary actor roles yourself. You got Harry, you got Gib. What was it like? Did you have to study the movie? Was the movie always in your life? Or was this your first time actually experiencing the True Life franchise and then diving into the characters?
The movie's been in my life from the moment that I was born. There was a time when James Cameron visited the house. I was a young boy. It was a very interesting time. I said, "Mother, who is this man?" He's had white hair for 55 years. The Terminator, you said? No, I mean, I remember the film when I was a kid. I loved it. Just drop dead loved it. This is the second remake that I've ever done. I try to stay away from them, and I did a remake of a Japanese film called Shall We Dance to the English version, and I didn't watch it, and just like I didn't go back and watch True Lies, because I think one of the keys of this is that we're trying to respect the source material because it's so well known and iconic, but there's a whole generation of people who weren't born when the film was out, so that we can make it our own thing and make our own window. And for me, that's what I was going for. Then I really got blessed because Matt was able to score, Tom Arnold to come and sprinkle some original sauce credibility on us. So that was really nice.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Did James Cameron, walk into when you were a kid? No, just approaching the character. Did you have True Lies already in your life? When was the first time it came into your life, or just exploring the character as Harry?
When I found out I got the job, I was terrified. I thought this was almost like some kind of karma joke, because I was a huge Schwarzenegger fan. I saw True Lies in the theater. I always wanted to do action comedy. I was a child of the 80s, so all those action comedies out there, even the TV shows, Chips, The Fall Guy, Miami Vice,
Knight Rider.
I was
18.
We'll
keep it going.
So I wanted to do those things and careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. But then I didn't know how to follow you know, the man. I didn't know how to put it on his shoes. And so what Omar was saying is that we wanted to make it our own thing. That was the goal for us, to create something new that was an iconic film, but also to give somebody who hadn't seen the film, like Omar was saying, something new, and just to entertain and to have fun and to, you know, I was scared. I was definitely nervous. I was like, this is the dude. Here's the thing. When you throw a knife at someone and that knife goes through their sternum and then pierces the wall behind them, and the line is stick around.
Stick around.
That's tough to do. And the guy did
Straight
it.
face.
That's what I'm saying. To peek around a corner.
What? I
Those
was
are-
with him.
Those
I was
are
with
hard
him.
things to do.
What?
Let alone everything else, right? You go to another country
Stick
as a bodybuilder and then marry the royalty and then become a governor of it.
Come on, man.
You know?
Hey, just big shoes.
Huge
Big
shoes,
biceps.
Huge biceps. And so Harry's going to be a little bit svelter, a little bit taller, a little bit different. Gibbs going to be, you know, a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got some height in the show.
Yeah, I was do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a tall, girthy show. And it's you know,
That's a word.
that we, you know,
It's
I
a
don't know
word.
if they cast that on purpose, but we got beef eaters. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. And then one of the biggest among us
Which one?
is 5 foot nothing and 100.
Straight up.
Ginger Gonzaga.
So this.
She plays Helen. And speaking of doing our own thing, you know, because Ginger and I talked about this. How do we show the TV version of True Lies? We have to do it ourselves because she's a completely different actress. We're completely different actors from the other guys. And Ginger is one of the pillars of the show, so we miss her. And shout out to.
And how about her gymnastics?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she does flips and stuff. Who thought?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
I bought it when I watched it. I was like, oh, look at her.
I still have to throw her. We still
Wow.
do
That-
Yeah, we
so
can definitely do that.
my you're gonna throw her?
Throw her, yeah, as a
Like a gig.
You gotta
Helen.
see, you
Yeah.
need to see her.
Helen,
See
ball
ya.
up.
Yeah.
I throw her like Blanca.
Yeah.
At some
That's
fat
it.
nerds.
So my last question before I let you guys go, Blanca.
You gotta make that sound.
That was great. That was great. My last question before I let you guys go. We're here at WonderCon. You know, I want to go down a list and get your favorite superheroes and what superhero would you like to see into the True Lies franchise? I mean, you have the man right here, you know, so you could just get him in there.
I don't want any superheroes on the True Lies.
There it
franchise.
is.
I'm gonna kill that off the top.
Well, I was
We
trying
can
to- I
talk
was-
about superheroes.
I was trying to
but I don't
set you
wanna
up
go
to
True
saying he
Lies.
was a superhero himself. That was the thing because
Yeah, I
he
missed the
saves the.
You know, there is this one character, and his name's Booster Gold, and it hasn't gotten a lot of play. And the thing about this dude is one of the reasons why I like him is that he's not a superhero. He just goes back in time and steals all the superheroes' gear in this like superhero museum. So then he shows up back in present day and was like, "Yeah, what's up? What are we doing?" And he's like, "You're not with us." It's like
And he's like,
he's like, "Hey, Superman, I can fly too."
so
Hey,
what's
Batman.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and that's that dude. He's
Booster Gold.
Booster Gold.
He's actually that's a really good answer, by the way.
Because you remember the great American hero? Remember how he was like that reluctant hero, couldn't fly? I would love to play a superhero where he was like Hancock.
This is why
There you go,
Hancock, I
Matt.
was just about to
See?
say, this is why
Hancock.
Hancock was so good.
So good.
This is why Hancock was so good.
Uh-huh.
I got to talk to Peter Berg about that, actually. It was really cool.
Sorry. You didn't
No,
have to interrupt.
no, that was great. That was great.
Yeah.
Matt, anything?
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm a Batman guy. Like that's always been my thing. Yeah, as to
Trust fund baby with daddy issues.
no, but not really.
But he doesn't have superpowers, so that's pretty cool.
He doesn't have superpowers, but that's actually
Yeah, but he's a billionaire.
no. But the truth is,
That's
like
a superpower.
the thing about Batman for me is I always wanted superheroes to really exist, and and kind of that's what draws me to things like True Lies. Like it's what is Harry's a superhero who really exists. Like Gibb is actually a superhero who really exists. Like he can hack into anything. He can he's always got a plan to get out of it. That kind of thing. Those are superhero powers. They're just more like Batman superhero powers. They're not Superman superhero powers. And so that's the kind of thing that I tend to gravitate to, and that's why I gravitated to the show.
That's amazing.
You don't like aliens.
No, I love aliens. It's a different thing.
And then you are a superhero.
You're a superhero.
You're a superhero.
Oh, listen, I'm not short on confidence. I feel good about myself. I feel super fantastic, to be honest. And so for me, I'm a big fan of superheroes, but I've seen enough. I mean, how many movies do we need?
I want more.
Yeah, we gotta get Buster Gold. Until we get Buster Gold, let's get Buster Gold, and that's it.
Booster. Why you gotta be a buster?
Booster.
He's a booster. As in theft. What do we do? Come on, bro. Help me out. Neesin.
Oh, that's
See, you
disrespectful.
didn't appreciate
That's
it. You
just.
called him Buster Gold.
Well, I didn't call
We
him
had to
that.
go. We had to go with
I
it.
didn't call him that.
This is what I'm saying.
Thank you guys for
See
your
how this
time.
goes?
Thank you for your
Totally
time,
off
guys.
script.
Appreciate
But
it.
you should watch
2023.
that Stan Lee show that he did about the real life superheroes was actually fascinating.
Yeah, it's
You
really
gotta watch
great.
that?
It's really
What's
great.
it called?
I don't know. Isn't it called Real Life Superheroes or something? It's a long title,
called,
right?
Yeah, it was years
Yeah,
ago.
it's called Real Life Superheroes.
Stan
Yeah.
Lee did it after the
It's
Marvel
great.
movies blew up. Stan Lee did a series on A&E, I want to say.
It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's on.
I mean, it's like a guy that can hold his breath for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
In real life.
And he went to go find all these like.
a guy
Yeah.
that can transmit electricity and like spark up your stove. Wow. Like, but he doesn't get shot.
All right.
Crazy. This is
crazy.
no joking around. This is a great show. I don't know why they didn't. I guess they ran out of people because they're rare.
No.
But it's really good. For real.
Guys,
You remember back in the day when like the dude would go on Johnny Carson and then like eat a bicycle?
I sure do, Johnny. Bring him out.
funny enough, we got a bicycle right here. Thank you guys for your time, guys. I appreciate you.
I want to be Ed McMahon.
Hi guys, we'll
I
be
want
right
to
Yeah,
walk
thank you,
around
thank
giving
you,
out
guys.
$1 million under Publishers Clearinghouse. That's what I want. That was a superhero. Are you crazy? You actually thought you could win the Publishers Clearinghouse.
I know that was a scam. I thought I
Just-
was gonna win McDonald's Monopoly.
Guys, they're gonna get me in trouble here, guys.
All right, don't get us started.